Welcome to Grilling to Get Away, the podcast for backyard grillers who want to escape the everyday and fire up the flavor. Whether you're a seasoned pitmaster or just learning your way around the grill, we're here to share tips, tricks, and recipes that will make your next BBQ unforgettable. We'll talk meats, marinades, and even some mouth-watering sides. Plus, we'll answer your grilling questions and dive into everything you need to turn your backyard into the ultimate grill zone. So grab your tongs, fire up that grill, and let's get started. This is Grilling to Get Away, your go-to podcast for all things barbecue. Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Greg, your co-host of the Grilling to Get Away podcast. Here's my buddy.
Hey, what's happening, everyone? This is Ben.
Man, Ben, so we've been a little busy the last few weeks, and last week was the official launch into Walmart. And I've been getting a lot of cool feedback, a lot of pictures from people that have been out there, going out there, but it takes a lot to do that. You know, you see those bottles on the shelf and you think I could do that. And then you get into it and it's like, man, what the hell did I get myself into?
Yeah. There's a lot of kind of nuances that I think you and I spent, probably hours.
Weeks.
Discussing.
Yeah.
Like, just stickers for the outside of the boxes and
sizes, what size boxes, how many in the box, labeling on the outside of the box with the barcodes. Dude, there's just there's so many things that go into it. So, but we appreciate all the support, people going out there, checking it out, telling other people, sharing our posts, sharing the podcast, picking up a bottle or two, giving it away to friends and family. We really appreciate it. So if you're in the Wisconsin area, go out and check that out because, having a local brand on the shelf, it's a big deal. A lot of those that we're competing with are national brands that have been doing it for a long time. So we got our work cut out for us. So we'll take all the help we can get.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Bunch of dudes in the basement just figuring things out on the fly. But we made it work. We got it done. We didn't get charged any chargebacks because our stuff was all jacked up.
Well, we'll talk offline.
Okay, dang it. No, it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
Good partners to help us out with and stuff. But again, appreciate everybody that's gone out and supported us in that area. Even if you're not in Wisconsin, you people buying stuff online. A lot of six packs going throughout this week, so we appreciate that. People gearing up for the grilling season, which is great. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But we got Mother's Day coming up. We got Cinco de Mayo, which I know is your favorite holiday.
Absolute favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
With a lot of opportunities to get out there and fire up the smoker or the grill. Now, I will say, usually, like for Mother's Day, we're keeping it simple, taking them out to brunch.
You go out to brunch on Mother's Day?
I don't, but
okay,
just thinking.
Okay.
Most of what I see out there is there's a lot of people that like advertise, brunches, champagne brunches, strawberries. I don't know. What about you? For the wife?
Well, she's not my mom.
Your mother? you cooking for your mother?
I told the kids the other day. I was like, hey, man, Mother's Day's coming up. You guys got any ideas? This is your mom, not mine.
I know.
So,
yeah. Not my mom.
I'll be out golfing. You're going to be at home pampering mom.
Yeah.
No,
breakfast in bed.
I'm just kidding.
We spoil them.
Yeah, make sure it's a solid day.
Let them know how lucky they are.
Yeah, I usually talk to my wife ahead of time and ask her about, hey, what do you want to do?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to cook something? And usually kind of we talk through it and she decides and we'll get out there and hopefully it's a nice day and we can get out and enjoy the backyard a bit. This year my daughter will be playing up a tournament up in Neenah, Wisconsin.
Beautiful.
So I think her last game, she's at it's noon. So hopefully we'll be home around 3 or 4-ish, give or take.
Don't you just love that, how they plan it's like, and they name it that too, like Mother's Day, whatever tournament. Like my son's playing a baseball tournament. So it's called the Father's Day Clash or something like that.
Nice.
I was like, whoa, way to set us up, guys.
Cool. That's what we want to be doing.
Yeah.
But no. So it's funny too, because she was supposed to play in a tournament a different weekend, and then they canceled that one, and then chose this one. It's like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Did you just have a weekend?
This is what you went with. Did you look at the calendar?
Right.
Think oh yeah, all the moms would love. Not that they, my wife never complains about it. And stuff, but it's just kind of.
Sometimes it's just nice to have a day.
Yeah.
not have to do anything that you don't want to do. But not saying going to kids' sports is something you don't want to do, but sometimes a break is okay. Don't need to fill up every weekend with a tournament.
So, no, man. So we'll be up there, but I'll figure something out.
Yeah,
figure something out to cook. Yeah, usually it's like wings or steaks. Something.
Yeah, I usually we keep it pretty simple. Again, like I ask Becky what she wants, and she'll tell me. It's usually something simple. Like we like the sushi from a place around here, so that's usually what she asks for. So I don't really have to do too much cooking.
You don't have to do anything.
No.
Man.
I pamper myself too that day.
No, I know. It's not just about you. It's about me too.
Leave your mom alone. Don't ask Dad any questions either.
It's Mother's Day.
You guys are in charge. Take care of each other.
Just stay
Please
away
yourself.
from me. Just stay away from me.
Yeah. Now, maybe we'll do burgers or something that day for the boys. It depends. But
do they get in on the sushi?
No. Okay. They'll try. Like once in a while. Like they'll ask, can I try? They could leave it. Take it or leave it. Yeah. It's nothing like they're like, oh my gosh, it's so good. I need to have some more of it.
Dude, so my son loves sushi.
Yeah.
Loves, but like he likes more of like the crab.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
Not the raw fish.
Not the raw fish.
We're not there yet.
Not the tuna.
Maybe
the salmon.
He's tried it once or twice, but yeah, he loves the crab.
Nice.
The spicy crab.
Yeah, of course.
Yep. So can't go wrong. So he's a champ about that. He crushes it.
No, good. Did you get a chance to get out and grill over the past week?
Yeah. So I made something that I think. Speaking with Mother's Day coming up, this will probably be one thing that I actually do on Mother's Day. My wife loved it, but I picked up some bone-in chicken thighs.
Okay,
I cut the skin off.
You cut the skin off.
Take the skin off, man. Yeah, I'm not too big on that.
Because if you get the bone in, usually they have the skin on them.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You could get the boneless. They usually take the skin off.
Yep. And so I wanted I got it with the bone in. So I told the kids hey, we're gonna make some big chicken thigh wings. It's like eating a giant wing.
Yeah, of course.
So pick those up, and then I was gonna do. I grabbed some romaine lettuce and a couple of heads of broccoli. So for my wife and I tried it out, dude. I did the grilled salad.
You charred it up. Okay.
Charted up.
So you did we've seen this in the past, like a grilled, Caesar salad or whatever, where you just take the lettuce and you char it up a little bit. So you did that.
I did that.
All right.
That and a couple of heads of broccoli too.
Okay.
And dude, honestly, it was fantastic. My wife did say, she's like, man, I could eat this salad every day.
Wow.
Yep.
It's high praise.
High praise. Yeah, I was pretty impressed. So it was super simple. I took one of the heads of the romaine lettuce, just cut it right in half. I knew the kids probably wouldn't try it, and so they crushed the broccoli.
Mm-hmm.
Just right over the coals there. Kind of gave it some grill marks on there, and then moved it to the back of the grill for some indirect heat for about 8 minutes, and sprinkled. When I moved it back, you put it kind of the leaf side down, so it's your flat sides up, and we had some house vinaigrette at the house, and I poured that into a bowl and just kind of painted it on there. Yeah. So kind of get down in there, and then just lightly just kind of sprinkled it with some of that shredded Parmesan cheese. Yeah. And then just
did you shred your own Parmesan cheese?
No,
or was
this
you already
pre? It was already
got
done.
it.
Yeah, quick, easy. No. And that was it, dude.
That was it, man. So you charred it up, and then you put a little bit of vinaigrette on there, and then some of the Parmesan cheese.
Yeah.
Wow. And that was it. Then you sliced it up, and take one thing and put it on the plate.
Yeah, just took it, put it on the plate. I'd pick it up and just take a bite.
You animal.
Yeah. Well, I was already diving in on the chicken and stuff like that too.
I got you. All right. So that's another way you can just add a little bit of flavor without much lift, right? We like to do things easy around here. And make that interesting.
It was great, man. It was great. Again, super easy. I did sprinkle some of our ground pounder, our all-purpose garlic seasoning on there that you can find out at Walmart.
Yep.
And same thing with the heads of broccoli. I threw those on and did a little bit of olive oil on those, and then seasoned with some ground pounder and threw those out there and just let it all ride.
Awesome. Real easy, and did you sauce? Did you say you sauced the chicken?
Yeah, so we did. I used the buffalo sauce.
Buffalo sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I used
percolator.
Dude, I thought about it. No, for this, I was at the store. And I was trying to find something quick and easy. So I grabbed rib rub.
Rib rub.
Rib rub. Yep, rib rub buffalo sauce.
Okay. Was this like Kroger or where was this?
I was at Meijer.
Meijer.
At Meijer, yeah, and they hadn't had anything. And I was kind of looking, for something besides like Frank's.
Mm-hmm.
Want to try something, small company, kind of similar to us, like real clean ingredients, low sodium and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, well, we'll give this a try, and it was great, man.
It's a straight up buffalo sauce.
Yeah, yep, straight buffalo sauce, and I literally just I've kind of done it like how we've been talking a lot lately, like taking it, I smoked them for a good, 45 minutes at least, probably maybe 45 to 55 minutes or so. Put them in kind of a tin pan, sauce them, turn them over the coals, kind of back and forth, and then after about like kind of 4 or 5 times of doing that, put a little bit more sauce on there, and then cover it with some tinfoil and brought that in and put it in the oven just to kind of set, let it rest, and then cleaned off the grates because I had buffalo sauce all of it, and then I threw like the broccoli on there, kind of let that go for about like 10 minutes, so it just kind of char a little bit, and then move that to the backside, and then I came in with the lettuce.
So was it Malcolm or was it Heath that kept doing the flip with the chicken thighs?
I think it was Malcolm Reed.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it was Malcolm Reed.
So we saw one of his videos how he does chicken thighs, and he basically has like a tin of sauce. He was using like barbecue sauce, but this is how he does it. Like he cooks them for a while, and then he bastes them. He puts them in this tin with barbecue sauce, and he chars them up again. Like he rinses and repeats. Like it's like you add in flavor, like another layer and a layer and layer. So you were just doing that with the buffalo sauce.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one that I've kind of done a couple of times now. I really like the process.
Yeah,
I feel like it's a nice kind of. It's not where it's overly saucy. Like it's not where kind of like how I've done in the past with that is almost like taking them cooked them, then put them over the coals, then kind of throw them in a tin pan, then sauce them, and then let them set for like another 10, 15 minutes in there. The flavor just kind of gets in there a lot more.
Yeah.
Just cooks in there, and you're rolling around like in the sauce. And I'm putting the chicken thighs in first, and then kind of hitting them with some sauce and just kind of rolling them around. So it's not like bathing in it. I'm just kind of splashing them with it.
Sure.
Dude, it was great. It was great. It was a great cook. Out of the 3 heads of broccoli, I think we had there's none left. Kids, I had a bunch of that too, but with the salad, like I said, I only did one. I took just one head, cut it right in half, and I just wanted to try it.
Sure.
So again, super simple. I found a recipe out on AmazingRibs.com, which was Meathead Golden. And he had kind of his own salad dressing sauce out there that he recommended, and
that you can make your own.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was kind of like a Caesar sauce, like an anchovy sauce.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't do that.
Not gonna do that.
No, I mean, I had already kind of had this in my mind. Like, okay, I kind of want to try this with this very simple, right? Like just a simple house vinaigrette, and just kind of just paint it on there. And then it was great, man. Like the flavor was fantastic. It got down in there, and it just kind of was, it was juicy and stuff. It was
juicy Lucy.
Yeah, dude, it was great. It was great.
Now, do you with the buffalo sauce? Do you like blue cheese or do you like a ranch?
No, dude, no, I didn't do any of that. Just ate it.
Just ate it.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, no, I didn't. We didn't do any of that.
Good.
If we do anything, it's ranch.
Usually ranch.
Yeah, we
don't do blue cheese.
No one really likes blue cheese in our house.
Yeah, same here. It's usually ranch if we're doing wings or something. Even with pizza,
Yeah.
Have a little pizza with your ranch. That's what I was.
Jeez.
Yeah. So I was able to do we did some steaks on Sunday
Nice.
night.
What kind of steaks did you do?
So I took out a pack of ribeyes, and then I took out a pack of filet mignon.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
okay.
the ribeyes and the fillets were from the cow we just got.
Nice.
And it's super tender, flavorful. I used just our ground pounder garlic seasoning.
Did you do compound butter at the end or anything?
Nope, man. Kept it simple.
Yeah.
We were doing mashed potatoes and gravy with it as well.
Yeah, crushing the mashed potatoes.
Hey, the boys love it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
who doesn't?
I know, yeah.
Delicious.
And Becky does an awesome job. She makes them in the Instapot, and then she uses some of our garlic seasoning in there too. So it doesn't last, man. So like Owen was working, so when he came home, like I cut up the ribeye and the fillets into like maybe 4 ounces, like pieces. So for all 5 of us, we could divvy it up, which was plenty because we had 3 of those like 4 ounce things left over. Okay. Owen came home from work at like 9 o'clock, and there's still like maybe half a container of mashed potatoes left too.
Crushed it.
He ate all of it.
Yeah.
So it doesn't last long around here. But I just did.
Did you do homemade gravy with it too?
We use like a onion soup packet type of thing. So it's sort of homemade, sort of not.
Mix it yourself.
Yeah, kind of thing. Gotcha. Yeah. A lot of butter.
Delicious.
Yeah. But no, Becky takes care of that, and then I do the steaks on the grill, and I just fired up the Weber B&B charcoal again, man. Starting to go on sale. Look at your Home Depots, look at your Walmarts. Stock up, man. But I did indirect grilling, and I charred them up first on a few minutes on each side, and then I just put them over the cooler side to catch some smoke a little bit.
For how long?
It's probably like 8 minutes.
Really?
Yeah. So these are thicker ones.
Were you tracking temp?
Yeah, it was low. Yeah. So I like you mean internal temp, like of the meat?
Steaks, yeah.
No, I was just going by feel and look. So I mean, they all came out about medium rare. Okay. Yeah, a little bit closer to medium well, but wasn't too concerned about it. The boys are going to crush it anyways.
This is A1 sauce anyway. Yeah.
No A1 sauce here, man. They just eat it straight up plain. But no, it was good. It was good. It was a good cook. Like I like those simple ones, man. And I did some chicken thighs on the stove yesterday actually, because I was like, hey man, I haven't used
like a cast iron.
No, I just used my regular like nonstick.
Okay.
And I was like, man, I usually do like our Memphis style with that, but I went with our sweet heat. Just got a little craving for some sweet heat on some chicken.
Yeah.
So just
it pairs really like I love it with wings.
Yeah.
If I do wings and stuff,
it's great.
Great bark and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like even on the stove, the color was golden brown with a nice little crust on it. I was like, man, this is great.
Did you do like kind of like medium heat, medium high?
Yeah. I let it go for a while, real low heat, and then I put a cover on it.
Did you cover it?
Yeah, because I was doing some other things, and like with the sweet heat has a little bit of sugar in there, so if you're not watching it could start to burn and stick to the bottom. So I wanted to keep some of that moisture in there. So I put the lid on, but I left it off just a tad, not all the way on, so some of that steam could escape out of there. But like I said, like just getting outside, but then also like inside when you're doing some stuff, I always like to kind of fire up the stove sometimes. But that's what I did. Planning on. I got invited to go out and speak to the cadets at UW-Madison.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Well, don't scare them off, man.
Well, they said, like, if you feed them, you'll have customers for life. So I'm thinking about doing either a pulled ham, because I got 2 hams in the freezer, and doing, like, some sliders or something like that, or, like, some pulled pork. I don't know. What's your take on that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you can really go wrong with either one. I mean, if you already got the hams.
Yeah, I might just do the pulled ham.
Yeah.
Get some sliders, bring some sauce and some seasoning out there.
It's something different, right? Like
yeah.
Pulled ham's different, like not.
Yeah.
Not everyone does that.
Right. So I'll be out there Friday talking with the cadets at UW-Madison.
Great.
Teaching them about leadership.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I said, are you sure you want me? You do have to go through a background check.
You got the right number? Yeah. Greg Fischer.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I'm looking forward to that and spreading the word about our business too. But I'll be talking about
Just talk about the business
the whole time. Yeah. Oh, you want me to talk about my combat experience or leadership? No. Let's talk about these rubs and seasonings.
Barely spelled leadership. What are you talking
I know. LEDER. Leader.
Letter. Shit.
Yeah, I went to D2 school. I didn't go to D1.
Hey.
You
knock it.
Right.
You can skate by easier in D1 schools. You know what I mean?
Oh, you think so? I'm sure, yeah.
For athletes?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Probably. We had to go to study hall.
We sure did. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't. I was older. Yeah. More mature.
Yeah. Sitting in the front of the bus reading the newspaper.
Yeah.
It's funny, man.
My coffee.
It's funny you bring this up because just the other day, my son played down at this field down southeastern Kenosha area. And it was right across from the field that when it was real wet, kind of during the spring season and stuff like that, we would go train. Even in the fall we would do that as well. And I remember like the first time I think we went out to train and stuff, and it was kind of one of your first practices and stuff. And we I'd rode with a bunch of guys on campus because you lived off campus and stuff, and then we got all got there, trained, whatever, and then we were going back. Like, hey, does anybody want to ride? Like, we got a seat. I was like, yeah. All right, sure. So that was
that's where it started.
That's where it all started. The S10, Chevy S10.
I miss that shit.
Yeah.
I miss that so much.
Yeah, man. So that was it was funny. Brought it all back, right? When oh man, this is funny.
Yeah.
This is where Greg and I kind of first became best friends.
Yeah, yeah.
And drove back, 25-minute ride back to campus together, hung out, and then from there on out.
Yeah, the rest is history.
Yep. You looked up to me so much that
I was like, oh, I
took you under my wing.
Yeah. This guy needs help.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, man, so it was funny. I was like, I got to talk to Greg about that. Tell him I was just out here and stuff.
And the one and only college party I went to, I think, with.
This was not the one and only. This was not the one and only. It was maybe the first one you went to.
When I was redshirting. Yeah. Like, why'd you bring your coach? That's Greg.
That's my boy. You watch your mouth.
Yeah. You don't even know.
Yep. You don't even know.
Well, good times. That's where it's all started. And I found a picture, man, of us. I think it must have been around Easter time when you were living over, or I was living over.
I still live.
Where the kids were real little, and we were all together eating at the table. So,
on Easter?
It must have been Easter or some. I don't know, maybe.
That's awesome.
But yeah, that's kind of where it started. Backyard cooking for people, for our family.
Yep.
And that's the kids were real little. Like Cal and Everett were like 1 or 2 years old at the table. Right. You know what I mean?
Cal and Everett? Like Cal and Crosby, right?
Or no.
Maybe Ken's and Everett.
Maybe Ken's and there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
We just had the 3 kids.
Yep. On that life is simple.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's where it all started right there.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. So yeah, it was funny. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta tell Greg. I was back where we used to crush.
Yeah, old stomping grounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I enjoyed that time or if it was.
You loved it. Loved every second of it.
Yep. All right, man. Well, Cinco de Mayo's coming up.
Cinco de Mayo.
We do it. We've talked about before some elote. Those like Mexican street corn. Street tacos, that kind of stuff. What do you think?
I saw this video, dude. I saw this video of this guy. He had almost like it was like a chuck roast size. So good cut of meat, pretty thick. Mm-hmm. It was still fairly frozen.
Yeah.
And he had this cleaver, and he's just sitting there like hacking at it.
Okay.
Just hacking.
That's what he was frozen, right?
It was frozen. Yeah.
Okay,
so it's like he's just hacking like these like almost
like
shaved chunks and stuff, but just like going at it, right?
Uh-huh.
And he takes all these kind of small pieces and stuff, and he's got a cast iron out on the grill, and he throws some butter in there, and he throws all these like this, all these chunks of meat in there and stuff, and then they're not out there for very long.
Right. Yeah,
it's pretty quick, and he pulls it off, and then he throws in a bunch of like full size like onions and tomatoes and peppers and stuff.
Do you know what type of beef this was?
What type of beef?
Yeah,
I didn't say. Like I said,
okay.
It looked like a chuck roast.
Chuck roast. Okay, that's
right.
It
was real big. Like it was pretty thick.
Okay.
Like at least close to 1.5 inches, 2 inches thick.
Okay.
Where he's kind of a big block and he's just hacking at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, and then he throws in all this other stuff kind of after it, and pulls it. He lets that kind of go for a while, and then pulls it and like lets that char all up, and he makes like a paste out of it and stuff. Yeah. And then he takes 2 like big handfuls of like cheese and puts it down in 2 spots, and then takes 2 tortillas and puts it down on top of the cheese.
On top of the cheese.
Yeah, and then he takes the spatula, flips it just real fast, pulls it, puts the meat down, and then just fills it with like the sauce he made and stuff out of it.
Okay, nice. So he was just using the cast iron. He had like a flat top.
This was he was doing it in a cast iron on the grill. So like some of the vegetables and everything would like catch some smoke and stuff. I can't imagine. I mean, I didn't see him really close the lid much for the meat. If he did, maybe like 2 minutes.
So how was he doing the cheese then on the tortillas?
They're just still in the cast iron.
Oh, it was.
They were small. They weren't like giant tortillas or anything like you're used to and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, these were kind of the small taco size.
Yeah, street taco size.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, not the burrito size that you go with.
Big dog's got to eat.
I know. No, I know. You could probably do that in the whole whole tortilla. Just take the whole flipping thing. Yeah. Man, that'd be awesome. Yeah. There you go, Greg.
All right, there's an idea.
Yeah.
New recipe idea. There you go.
Yeah.
White man's burrito.
Wisconsin style burrito.
Yeah.
Lots of
So
love.
he's got, what kind of cheese was it again? Was it
I
a white
think
or
I think
or
he
yellow
was
cheese?
using a white cheese. I think it was either pepper jack or the Chihuahua cheese. Maybe
Sure.
I'm not sure.
Okay. So put the cheese down, and then you put the tortilla on top, and then he's
kind of fried.
Were these flour or are these corn tortillas?
They look like flour.
Flour, yeah. Mm-hmm. And once that's done, you flip it over and you put the meat on top with the vegetables.
You flipped it over and then just kind of let that set for like 30 seconds. Kind of let the tortilla brown up a little bit, and then
Was he selling these or was he just making them?
Just making them.
Yeah,
he takes a bite at the end. And
okay,
stuff.
gotcha.
Typical, like I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there weren't any like words to it or anything. I don't know. Maybe there wasn't. I just didn't have the sound on.
Yeah.
I was just watching. I was like, wow, this looks good.
Yeah. Well, awesome, man. That's great.
Seems simple.
You could do that.
Like,
yeah.
It was not.
If you got a flat top, I would imagine that'd be pretty quick, easy too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I do like the idea though too, like rolling with the throwing like the tomatoes and the onions and the vegetables, and I think probably some garlic as well, cloves, out there and catching smoke and stuff too.
For sure.
I think he used like tomatillos. It was more of like a green sauce.
Yeah, for sure.
That was good.
I'm sure it did.
Mm-hmm.
Great, man.
Yeah.
What else, man? What else is kind of we do have some recipes out there for like elote, Mexican street corn on the website burnpitbbq.com. You can go check that out. We've talked about that in the past. Anything new, anything different that you have seen?
New or different. Well, I mean, there's always like the smash burger tacos.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I've made those. Those are pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Those are fun. Kind of something different. Again, you can make your own like smoked salsa, and that's something that
I've done that in the past. It's great.
I love it. It's fantastic. It really is. You can. It's one of my favorite things to talk to people about, like when they have gardens and they come up and they're talking to us and like, oh, have you ever tried like you guys make your own salsa? Like, oh yeah, we love doing it. It's like, have you ever smoked it? And they're like, no, that sounds great. And it's just another layer.
Yeah, it's great.
Another layer of flavoring and stuff. And if you can do it the day before, it'll kind of permeate a little bit.
It does, yeah.
Kind of catch a little bit more of that smoke while it rests. But no, man, it's even if you can't, you make it the day of. It's still great.
Yeah. Queso is always a good one too. You can do that. Smoke a little queso with some chips. What about drinks, man? Anything with the drinks? Our buddy Colin does like the smoked Bloody Mary mix. He makes his own, so you can do the same thing. So you're smoking the vegetables before you make your own.
Like the tomato.
Yeah.
Juice.
Yeah. What about smoking some
margaritas?
Yeah.
So I mean,
like maybe you could use just smoke the ice, right?
Smoke the ice.
Water.
Yeah, I was gonna say smoke the
do
ice.
Do that a little bit. I don't know. You got because the margaritas are kind of fruity. You know what I mean?
Kind of sweet.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Maybe just on the rocks with some tequila. Smoke some of that.
Have you ever drank just tequila on the rocks?
I have, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was down in San Antonio on the Riverwalk for my buddy's wedding.
Uh-huh.
And
just walk around.
No, we were at a restaurant. Like we're sitting at like on the Riverwalk there at a restaurant, and we wanted to do some tequila. So she brought us. It was really good. It was probably the best tequila I've ever had.
Real smooth.
Real smooth.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you just sip on it?
Yeah, sipped on it. Yeah, so I've done that.
Would you like looking back on that? Would it being like a smooth and would you want like a little smoke flavor to it?
You could. That's what I was thinking. Like instead of like a margarita, like just doing straight up tequila with a ice cube that's been smoked. Some smoked water ice cube. Maybe some
those
light. Big ball. Yeah. with a pour a little tequila over it because I know we typically do that. If you're talking about brandy or whiskey or something like that, even like old fashions. But yeah, I could see that with some tequila. Mm-hmm. Maybe a lighter citrusy smoke or something like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Try it out. Let us know what you do.
Yeah. I don't know. Can't tell you.
What about smoked beer?
I was thinking if you smoked like a lime or something.
A lime, yeah, and put it in there.
Your Corona or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. You'll have to let me know how that goes.
I'm probably not going to do that. I'll stick to the food, I think, on the grill.
Stick to the food.
One.
Okay,
yeah.
I gotcha.
I'm trying to think, man, like what else?
Well, let me pull out my buddy Brad's book.
Does he have stuff for...
I don't know. Let's see. See if he's got any Mexican stuff in here. It might not be, but, Oh, he's got some chimichurri. There you go. Make some chimichurri. Sauce originating in Argentina, is widely used in many parts of Latin America for flavored grilled meats. Put the water, lime juice, cilantro, parsley, garlic in a blender, food processor, blend on high for 2 minutes. And then slowly drizzle in avocado oil while blending on medium speed. There you go. Chimichurri. Definitely do that.
The last time I was down on Rhode Island and stuff, I had a few of the buddies and stuff. They were talking about how it's not like tacos. You can't use ground beef for tacos.
Get out of here.
That's what I said. Yeah. When was the last time you were in Wisconsin?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. That's the same people say you don't put beans in chili. Okay. I do.
They're from California.
Yeah, I know. A lot. Yeah, you're not supposed to use ground beef for tacos. That's white person's taco. Yeah, it's delicious.
So we are. So yeah.
Oh, here we go. Queso fresco potatoes. Yeah, it looks like it's red potatoes, corn, jalapenos. Oh, that's good. Tomatillos, pepper jack cheese, cilantro, 5 ounces of queso fresco crumbled on top. Good stuff, man. So there's a lot of options out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've done like kind of Hispanic style potatoes and stuff like that, and we use shell back our kind of Midwest or what would you say, Southwest style seasoning.
Oh, here you go, a Mexican inspired flank steak salad. So you could do like your charred salad, your lettuce, and then you could do a flank steak. So he's just using chili powder, some ground coriander, and a flank steak, 1.5 to 2 pounds. He does make a dressing here too, so he's got cilantro, jalapeno pepper seeded, and then some lime juice and water. Oh, it looks good, man. Mm-hmm. Avocados in a bowl with some lettuce and some black beans, with the flank steak on top.
Tomatoes.
Yep. Looks good. Oh, there he had the flank steak street tacos in there too. There you go. Looks great.
Yeah, I love using the flank steak for like steak fajitas and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yep.
Quick, easy, man. It's always a good cook.
Yeah, he's got that's Brad Bache, Primal Cuts Cookbook. Did a podcast with him a few episodes ago on his take on how to butcher and as well as save some money from getting larger cuts and doing it yourself from like Costco and stuff. So go check him out, the Butcher Wizard. Good guy. But all right, man. Anything else?
No. Like I said, if just be careful if Mother's Day.
Mm-hmm. Don't forget. Set a reminder right now for yourself on your phone. Mother's Day is coming up in about a week.
It's coming up, and then maybe don't let that be the first time trying to cook something.
Yeah, maybe either plan ahead or do something that you've done before.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Worst case scenario, go get some sushi. Keep it simple. Take her out to brunch. All right, man. Well, that's all I got.
Yeah,
this week.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, man. Well, actually, in a few weeks, I'll be out at Rosman's True Value. They have their 50th anniversary coming up. So Rosman's in Muskego, Wisconsin. I'll be out there May 16th. I'll be cooking some stuff up, doing a demo. I'm not sure what I would be doing yet. Thinking about maybe doing some wings, just getting some wings or something like that. Something simple, so we can showcase our rubs and our sauces real easy. Maybe some sausage. I don't know. We'll see. I'm thinking about it, planning about it.
Poor man's burn ends.
Could do that. Yeah, we've done that in the past. So we'll be out there. I'll be out there at Rosman's True Value for their 50th anniversary. They always have like deals going on for grills and stuff, and this is in Muskego, Wisconsin. So, stay tuned for that. All right, man. That's all I got.
That sounds good.
I'll talk to you later.
Take it easy.